Tucked away in one of the small alleyways in Shibuya is this lovely restaurant located on the second floor that is inspired by Lady Gaga's Meat Dress. Now, it's so hidden away that you'll be forgiven for never even seeing it, but I happened to stumble upon it when I had accidentally booked a love hotel stay for myself, and it was located right next to this place. As you can see, this shop is very small. I think it can sit less than 15 people, and it's a specialty restaurant, which means they only specialize in this raw beef kind of subset of dishes. Now, this essentially is a rice bowl. It is a rice bowl that is topped with lightly seared beef and a variety of seafood which comes from the famous fish market in Tokyo. The seafood include things like tuna, uni, and some salmon roe, along with a hidden boiled egg underneath. Now, if you think this looks really raw, well, believe me, it used to look even more raw with the meat actually being pink. But something changed and I'm not sure what it is, but now they lightly torch the meat instead. Like, can you see the difference? This thing was actually pink in the past. The set also comes with a bit of miso soup on the side, and this miso soup in particular always has 2 rolls of tofu skin, no less, no more, and I like to eat it, but I'm not sure why it's precisely 2. And the way I like to eat it is first I like to mix my wasabi with soy sauce and drizzle it all over the dish. I find that it really helps cut down the richness of the dish, and adding salt to it really brings out its flavor as well. And I like to create an incredibly unprofessional looking sushi or wrap of all the different toppings and ingredients that are on the dish for that first mouthful. Now, I know the dish is not for everyone considering there's a lot of raw components, but raw food happens to be one of my favorite ways to eat food. I like my beef medium rare, I like to eat beef tartare, I like to eat sushi. Basically, you get the gist. Everything on this bowl is almost raw, and to me, that's the best way to enjoy a lot of the cleaner flavors. I think this is a dish that you gotta try at least once, even if you're not really into raw beef, because I think it's quite unique in Japan. I have not seen anything quite like it or to the scale of raw beefs as this dish. If you do visit this place, besides letting me know in the comments that you did, please remember to bring cash, because this place doesn't accept most international credit cards, and I always have paid cash in this place. And I think in Japan in general, it's best to carry around a good portion of cash just in case your credit card is not accepted at the place. When you're halfway through your dish, you can add some bonito stock to it to create a form of soupy dish. Besides that, have you ever seen a place that takes so much pride in their dish that they created a whole manga around it and placed in the toilet? So there you have it. This is a rice dish that was inspired by the Lady Gaga's meat dress, and I think it does show a good representation of what the dress would look like if it was an actual dish. But don't worry, not all food in Shibuya look as out there as this particular dish. In fact, if you're in the area, which I guess you would be because you want to see the Shibuya crossing or go to Shibuya Sky, I have a video on the 8 most foreigner-friendly places that you should visit it. So why don't you check out that video next?